Buongiorno tutti quanti, oggi è sabato il 20 agosto 2011. Oggi parliamo del calendario che si trova a pagina 16 del vostro libro. Spiego prima i mesi, poi gli anni, poi i giorni della settimana e alla fine le stagioni dell'anno. Qui parliamo anche di espressioni utili che riguardano questi temi. Il primo titolo si chiama Mesi, Months. First, I'm going to go over the months of the year, like I have in previous videos, saying the names of the month and showing pictures with them. I apologize in advance that some of the images are very ethnocentric from an American perspective and have nothing to do with what Italians associate with each month. But I think since most of my viewers are American, these pictures will help those viewers connect the month names to the month a little better. I also apologize that one of these pictures, maybe two of these pictures, are in questionable taste. When you come down to it, there's just not always a good visual thing for every single month, so I had to kind of come up with what I could. Anyway, here they are, and repeat after me. Gennaio, febbraio, marzo, aprile, maggio, giugno, luglio, agosto, settembre, ottobre, novembre, dicembre. Notice that the names of the months aren't capitalized in Italian unless they come at the beginning of a sentence. Here are a couple of useful phrases relating to months. Again, repeat after me. Quando sei nato? Sono nato il 21 agosto. Quando sei nata? Sono nata il 3 luglio. It's really important to remember the differences between addressing men versus women, as well as how men and women talk about themselves, because this is a very fundamental feature of Italian. We'll cover that more in Capitolo 1. Notice that when you're giving a date, the number comes before the month. Also, whereas in English we'd usually say August 16th, Italian just says il 16 agosto, which would seem to translate as 16 August. The only exception to this is if it's the first. If it's, say, September 1st, you would say il primo settembre. Adesso continuiamo alla seconda parte che tratta degli anni. Learning how to pronounce years does take some time, but with step-by-step practice, it's not as daunting as it may seem. Italian has no abbreviated form for years like 08 for 2008. The years that are listed in the book are 1992, 2000, 2004. For now, just kind of keep this in the back of your head, since we won't be covering numbers greater than 100 until Capitolo 7, and that's Capitolo 7, non lezione 7. To ask how old someone is, you can ask quanti anni hai in informal situations, or quanti anni ha in formal situations. If you need a refresher on formal versus informal, go ahead and review some of the earlier lessons. We'll also be dealing with this topic in a little more depth in, I think, Capitolo 1. There are also a couple of useful expressions here in your book, which I'll pronounce. These are on pagina 17. These are good to know, so go ahead and repeat after me. Che mese è? In che mese siamo? È settembre. settembre. Siamo in settembre. In che mese sei nato? In che mese sei nata? Sono nato in luglio. Sono nata in febbraio. La prossima parte si chiama Giorni della settimana. Qui vi presento i nomi dei giorni della settimana e anche alcune espressioni molto utili, quindi state attenti. I giorni della settimana sono lunedì, martedì, mercoledì, giovedì, venerdì, sabato, domenica. It's important to note that in Italy, the week starts on lunedì, Monday. Also, like the months, days of the week are not capitalized in Italian unless they're at the beginning of a sentence. Here are some of the other useful expressions. Che giorno è? Oggi, domani, ieri. Che giorno è oggi? Domani è sabato. You can practice these just by asking yourself this question every day or so. Alla fine vi presento le 4 stagioni. Le stagioni sono la primavera, l'estate, l'autunno, l'inverno. Like with the months, you can say, che stagione è? In che stagione siamo? È autunno? Siamo in autunno. So that covers this section. In the next few chapters, we'll work more on integrating these basic concepts into more complete conversations. There are just a couple esercizi on pagina 19, which I recommend you do before watching our next lesson. Please let me know if you have any questions on this video or if there's anything you need explained more clearly. I'm also really open to suggestions for videos too if you feel there's a topic that needs a much more in-depth treatment. In the meantime, enjoy your studying, practice your pronunciation, and subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Grazie mille e arrivederci.